Ariel Policano. You can join on our YouTube channel where we'll be live streaming. All right, I want to talk to you a little bit about upcoming events. There we go. Okay, wonderful. And I want to talk to you about the replicated websites. We're going to get everything all shiny and new and set up here. All right, so let's see what we've got going on here. All right, so welcome to our weekly training. The weekly training is open to every single person, whether you own the genius or not. You can invite your prospects here to learn more. Anybody can ask questions on any particular topic, so we're super excited to take your questions. Let's go ahead and talk about, today we're going to be talking about abundance and wealth and how you can use different libraries to achieve that. We'll be focusing on the money magnetizing library, if you have that one, the prosperity potion library, and a couple of others. We also have an abundance and wealth bundle. So we have special pricing on the combination of many different libraries together related to frequency and abundance, and we'll be featuring that in just a moment. Okay, also any questions that you have about anything that you'd like me to look at on your genius, now is a good time to start asking your questions. And we're going to do this webinar tomorrow. So we're going to do this class tomorrow at noon or 3 p.m. Eastern time. And this is going to be your opportunity to get a personalized, replicated website. Let me make this a little bit smaller so I can give you some links. All right, so many of you have been hearing about this. What is it? If you already have a website that is for your practice, you may not need this. You may want to have it as like a sidebar or even something that you could link to on your current website. Now, let me see if I can get the actual link here that we're using for this. And you can sign up. So hopefully the website is up. Okay, so let's just interject this here. And we'll overlay it for a moment. So we're going to be training on tomorrow, so you have time to sign up if you want to. It says ambassador sign up. You can just think about that as practitioner sign up. So practitioner, as a practitioner, you can sign up. So right here, ambassador sign up. So what we would do is just click there, and then you would select this product, and then you would check out. If you do that within minutes of checking out and giving your contact information, you would then get your own personalized website. So let me just show this a little bit more, and then I'm going to show you what you get. You'll be given a website that looks exactly like the one that I have there, and we'll talk about it in just a moment. So you basically would fill in all of your information, and then you would submit it, and then you would get back in response your own fully hosted, that's the cool thing, it's fully hosted website that you can then somewhat change. So it's the somewhat that you may want to maintain your own website if you already have one. So the cool thing about this is once you get it back, it will look like this one, but it'll have your information on here. And what you can do is, it says get your free voice and aura scan today. So remember, you can sign up. If you want to sign up and get your website right now, let's go ahead and get that into the chat. Go ahead and use this. Okay, especially if you got your genius through me on my website, so forth. This is the sign up for the replicated website. All right, so use this, and what you have to do is go to ambassador sign up. Go to ambassador. Now, if you don't like it or whatever, you can cancel it at any time. It's $14.99, $14.99 per month, and you can cancel it at any time, but it's fully hosted. All the maintenance and everything is taken care of for you. So go to ambassador sign up, and you can get that signed up. So one more time, you just go to the ambassador sign up, and it takes you here and you complete your information. Now, once you've completed it, it's going to say whatever, you see this where it says Genius Biofeedback up here. So this is really important. Let me just get that spotlight back. So make sure if you're like, Anna Smith, maybe you want to put Anna Smith here, because it's going to say when you sign up, what name do you want as part of the site? So it could be anything that you want to add. It could be my frequencies, the best frequencies, Genius, Mary, whatever it is. You want to make sure that you put that here. We put Genius Biofeedback. So it's going to say geniusbalancing.com/my site / and then whatever name you want to put here. Now, there's a whole bunch of things that you could do. You could have your regular domain, and it could forward from your domain. It could forward to the site. It could be a masked domain where they don't see the geniusbalancing.com. You could just join this and have this as an adjunct to your current site. So there's lots and lots of things that you could do. And we are going to do a more formal training tomorrow. So if you want to get your website today and then have it for the training, then you have the opportunity to do that. Okay, so once you have it and it says your information right at the top, your contact phone number, your email address so they can contact you, then it basically, now I have been asking the developer to maybe make this font smaller. It's a little bit much. Get your free voice and aura scan so it has a video about the quanta capsule right here. And it goes through what the quanta capsule is, what it's supposed to achieve. And then it has some information about the premise for the quanta capsule, and then it has the download. So the cool thing is that you're able to go in here and provide a download of the quanta capsule. Right? Get your free voice and aura scan today. I don't know why it says 5-day trial. Schedule your free scan. Not sure why it says 5-day trial. And then I guess there's another one to prompt them. So these are both prompts to download the quanta capsule. I'm not sure why we have 2 of them. And then we have another one. So 5-day. Do you guys know, is the capsule a 5-day trial? I thought it was a 14-day trial. Let me know in the comments in the chat, and we'll read that in just a moment. Okay, Genius Balancing from anywhere in the world. We look forward to connecting with you. So, this is a new site that the developer came up with. So your feedback is welcome. Anything that we can make better. I think this needs to be smaller. I think there's a few little tweaks on here. This probably should be really much more up at the top. We don't want people to have to scroll down. This probably says, would you like a free scan or something like that? Sort of says it here. And then this would be a way, this is going to go to you. This information or contact information is then going to be generated for you. So you're going to basically be marketing this, and then people would contact you. So then they can click on this. They can learn about biofeedback. They can learn about remote sessions. They can learn about your services. So I'm not sure how, I have to find out how malleable this is. There's definitely the opportunity to change images on here, and I'm going to find out if there's an opportunity to change text, because I think you're going to want to sort of add your own text to this. Then you have a contact us, so it's going to take them here. Now you have this shop now. So what they can do on the shop now is they can basically go to the Genius. They could download the Genius. They could download the quanta capsule. This should probably be the first thing that they have the opportunity to download. As a practitioner, that's probably what you're wanting them to download more than anything else. Then they can learn more about the Genius itself. And then you have the opportunity to get 20% on any of these other programs. So we'll have some training about some of the other programs that are offered here, and then you can offer that to your customers if you feel that they would benefit from the side apps, and then you can get 20% on these as well as the Genius and these other items that are on here. So let's see if you have any questions. I believe there's a small typo on the site. So Terry, there's no way I can look at that and really digest it. So please do me a favor and send it. I didn't do any of the typing. I didn't do any of the design, but just go ahead and send me a message, Ariel@geniusbiofeedback.com. Okay, can we customize the colors? I don't know yet. When you get your dashboard, you're going to see your dashboard where you can edit pictures. And so you'll have to find out if colors are editable. Can you please provide a link for tomorrow's training? That's a good thought. So if you go to geniusbiofeedback.com, we can do that over here. If you go to geniusbiofeedback.com, you go to the events calendar, and then the link is there. Go to geniusbiofeedback.com, go to the events calendar, and then the link is there. I'll go ahead and I will also list the link. But if you can sort of know that a lot of our things that we have are actually listed on our events calendar. Every morning I try to talk to my assistant who's updating our events calendar so that it could be really relevant for you. So that way we don't have to get customer service messages about different links and so forth. We're trying to be as organized as possible to make it easier for you. So here we go. So here is the events calendar. And this is the link. So save or bookmark this link for our events calendar. And then also here is the exact registration for tomorrow at noon. So 5:23 at 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time. If I change the email address on the website, do I also have to change it in the biofeedback app? Yeah. These things are not connected, Nicole. That's a good question. So I know it's a little frustrating, but you have to think about these are all coming out of separate companies that do this. So the app is not integrated. The Genius is not integrated with this site. So it has to be changed in separate places. So you can contact us, Ariel@geniusbiofeedback.com, and we will help you, whatever it is that you need to change. All right, so let's see. So is it $14.95 per month monthly membership to get this platform and have it customized to the practitioner's name? So Sophie, that's a very good question. It's $14.95 per month. It's every month. You can cancel at any time. When you sign up, you instantly get an automated email that gives you access to your dashboard. Within the dashboard, you customize it yourself. You change the names, you change the pictures to whatever extent it's editable. I'm looking into that dashboard to see how editable it is. I know for sure that you can change images. So, but if you want things to be more editable and you know, at this point, the developer is open to feedback. He can't take all the feedback, but I think it's going to benefit him. Whatever suggestions you want to send me, Ariel@geniusbiofeedback.com, I'll pass them along to him. I pay $100 per month to a company just for maintaining my company website. Did you say if we use the replicated website, it's only $14.99 per month? Yes, but Jing, remember that there are limitations to this website. So make sure you look at it, and even you could just try it for a month for $14.99, see if it will work for you. So that's really what, you know, you may want to use it as like a sidebar where it's easier to send people. Maybe it's easy to get new clients because they can easily fill out that form that we saw. Let's see if we can go back to that in just a moment. Let's see where this is. Yeah, so they can easily fill out the form. So maybe use it as a way for client or lead generation. It has easy information for them to understand. But you know, you may want to just take it out, take the wheels out, and you know, try it and see if it works for you for 1 month. And then if you don't like it, just cancel it and just use your own website. So it's potato. There's some differences that you want to know about. I think the developer is going to continue to improve it because he wants it to really work for the practitioners. One thing that Ryan has said to me, you know, very, very clearly, he really wants you as a practitioner to be able to earn a significant income. And that's why he's even integrated some of those apps where you can earn money from them. He wants it to be easy for you to sell the Quanta Capsule and to sell your scans with the Quanta Capsule. All right, so I love it that Terry has his picture in the download area. Okay. Please don't share all of your sites right now because you're really confusing people. But I'm excited, Terry. You've done a wonderful job, and I really do appreciate it. What is an ambassador? So that's what I said to the developer. I said it shouldn't say affiliate sign up here. And he said, how about if it says ambassador sign up? And I said, well, people won't know what an ambassador is, but he did it anyway. So that's, it's just the day at the office. So anyway, an ambassador is basically a practitioner. It means practitioner sign up. So why didn't he just put practitioner? I have no earthly idea. That would be something like, say, like, why is the sky blue? So basically, with the interpretation that you could take from that is it means practitioner sign up, or the sign up link to get a replicated website. All right, and then we have spam in here. Thank you, spammer. Okay, question regarding the aura scans. Okay, we'll come back to that in just a few moments. And I posed a question about the aura scan at 108. Thank you, Kathy. That's great to know. Appreciate it. I'm just trying to finish this thought about the replicated websites, but I do appreciate all of your questions about the Genius. That's what you come here for, and we certainly will do it. Janet says, will tomorrow's training be recorded? One of our most popular questions that we get, that we absolutely love. Janet, I don't know one training that we've ever done for free that we haven't recorded and distributed to our community, so I can probably save you time in the future. Pretty much if we have a training and it's free, we record it, we probably live stream it, and then we share it with our community. So that'll save you effort next time. Have you heard of anything about changing the days from 10 to 7 days? I emailed him about this. You know, you can email him again. He's promised to change it. Now I see it as 9 days. He's promised to change it to 7 days. So please do email him again. He has promised to change it to 7 days, which is the appropriate one. Ambassador is a social media trending name for advertising products. Well, Audra, you definitely explained to us what it is. So thank you for doing that. So basically, it just means practitioner sign up. So it really should just say practitioner sign up for a new website, and then use ambassador sign up, which means just that you're a practitioner and that you want the replicated website. Okay, so will the promo price increase in the near future? That's a good question, Sherilyn. Or is that a flat rate for the life of the website per month? So Sherilyn, as far as I know, the developer is putting out at $14.99. I have not heard him say it's a promo price or that he won't keep that price. Now, there's no guarantee. The one thing I can tell you for sure is that you can cancel it at any time. So there's no setup fee. That's nice. And you could just sign up for $14.99. Whether he, because of the development costs to maintain it or make changes, he has to raise it in the future, that I really don't know. He's trying to keep the cost low because his interest is really to support you as a practitioner, because knowing that if you're successful as a practitioner kind of drives the interest of the Genius. People are more interested because they see it as a viable way for them to make money. For example, when I post a meditation or other video to my Rumble channel, in the comment section, I put my link to the affiliate site. Okay. I love that you're sharing all of your success. That is really, really cool. And also, if you can keep it to the questions, that would be easier for me to digest as well. So awesome. So thank you. Yes, I will do. Ryan thinks that I'm a problem child. He absolutely does not. Ryan, it tends to respond to emails in a very cursory fashion, very quick responses, and it's just because he's working on like 10,000 projects at one time. Usually is everything going on, but actually he's very receptive and does want to hear from you. And if you ever had a conversation with him, sat down, talked with him, he's actually super appreciative of your feedback. So don't ever hesitate to send it to him. He already knows that it actually positively drives the development of the Genius. You know, I've been working with Ryan, for 10 years now. And what I can say for sure is that you as the community is our most valuable thing that we have, because it has taught us over the years what changes need to happen to the Genius. And I would view it the same way with the Quantum Capsule and the same way with the website. All right. So, all right, well, Terry, let's go ahead and look at your website since you've so generously submitted it here, so we can see how Terry has submitted his website. We could take a look at that one. So let's see. So Terry is one of our wonderful practitioners in our business membership, and he has taken the bull by the horns and he's gone for it. And actually, Terry's been really successful. He is loading up his quantum capsule practice with many subscriptions, with many sold sessions. So business membership, come on Wednesday. If you're not part of the business membership, you may want to jump in and join for a month. It's at geniusbiofeedback.com under our memberships, because we're going to do a Telegram training. What's so interesting about Terry is he has built his practice mostly through Telegram. And if you've noticed, all eyeballs have pulled off of Facebook. Most people don't enjoy it anymore. They don't trust it. You know the whole deal. They love Telegram. When I go on to Telegram, I see so many people who have logged on to Telegram. It reminds me of Facebook in the early days. You know, everybody wanted to be on Facebook. Now nobody wants to be on Facebook. Everybody wants to be on Telegram. And so if you do it, you actually can broadcast a live webinar or class from Telegram. And one thing that Terry's done so greatly is he has a formula where he's created these big overarching groups, and then he invites people to a more exclusive group. And then from there, he invites them to an even more exclusive group. So he sort of throws out a wide net of vibrational medicine, something like that. And then brings, hey, why don't you come join my other Telegram group? Oh, well, why don't you join this Telegram group? Before they know it, he's so charming that they're actually already come and they buy sessions from him. Okay, so what he's done here is he's personalized it, and they said something about his picture. So let's see if he put his picture in here. There's good old, very charming Terry is there listed, so you can put your picture here. You can say you can get an aura reading here, so you can put in the images. You can actually put in more other images. And another thing I need to talk to him about, the developer, is sort of the proportion, the sizes of these different areas. So again, all of your feedback is great. And I think we're probably going to be changing some of the copy as well. Could be a little bit better over time. Okay, I just signed up, but I think it's wrong. I'm signed up as your customer. However, I selected ambassador sign up. That's what you want. Ambassador sign up. You did it the right way. Make sure don't use Terry's link. Don't use this one. But Terry, thank you for sending. Make sure you use the one that we've shared. Okay. So make sure you use this one, the Genius Biofeedback. That's very important to get it right so that I can give you support and give you training. And it has to be under ambassador sign up. Once you're under ambassador sign up will take you right here. You don't go to our products. You just go right here. So if you think you did it wrong, Sophie, you can let us know, but you just want to check out with this $14.99. I don't know how you made the mistake, but it's all good. And it's just replicate a website monthly subscription. Okay, so that's great. So just continue your checkout and you will be good to go. Don't worry, and then you'll get a dashboard. Right after you sign up, get an automated dashboard that allows you to customize it in the brilliant way that Terry did his, and you'll be able to further customize it. That's another thing that he's working on. So, but really, if you get into this thing and you don't like it, you don't think you signed up right, like, we're here to refund your order or whatever it is that you need. Like, there's no like permanence, you know, you're not taking such a risk. You're not signing up for a year. You're just signing up for 1 month. If it doesn't work for you, you can basically just let us know. But the good thing is you can earn some. It'll be easy to refer people to the Genius, but you can still refer from our website. The thing here that I'll explain more in the training is on your own website, you're not going to, like this one, there's only going to be one Genius package available, which is the $997 basics. So if you want somebody to get the packages, the elite package, the starter, the upgraded, then you'll want to still refer through the Genius Biofeedback website. So potato, they're both available. This one is really meant to drive your practice, but you can earn 20% affiliate income from any of these products. And we'll be teaching you more about these products and why they might have a use case with your clients. Okay. The copyright data needs to be updated. Okay, so send your feedback, Nicole. Thank you very much for your feedback. Please send it to Ariel at geniusbiofeedback.com. Not something I could really take notes or respond to at this moment, but thank you. Show me the dashboard, please. Sophie, we're going to show the dashboard basically at the training. We just want to introduce you today. Once you get signed up, or you could come to training tomorrow, and we'll go ahead and we'll look at the dashboard at that time. But it's very, very easy to go. Just like Terry said, the dashboard is surprisingly easy to follow. It's just like upload your image here and things like that. So it's very cool. Thank you. Yeah, I think you'll be surprised. I would just go for it. I would just sign up for $14.99, start playing around with it. If you really don't like it, we'll just refund your money back, but just get it, go for it, especially if you've been standing on the sidelines and you've not known how to get a website, or you've not known how to dive into your practice. Why don't you just go for it, try it, and before you know it, for $14.99 a month, you might have 2 subscribers that pay you $100 a month. So you've got $200, and then you've got a cost of $15 a month. I think you might have made a profit. So try to, look at these links that we have that we're sharing with you today. This will give you an idea. Your website will pretty much look like the website that we have here. But tomorrow we'll get into the nitty-gritty details of how it all works, what your dashboard looks like, things that you can personalize and so forth. So you don't have to sign up today if you don't want to. If you do want to, and you want to start getting everything set up, you certainly could do it with the links that we're sharing here. Completely up to you. We really just want all our practitioners to be very, very successful. This is a lot of work to sign up something replicated like this. Usually only see sort of the really, really big companies do this for like an MLM. And so it's a huge undertaking that Ryan has sort of initiated. And so you got to give him pretty much kudos for trying, and he will definitely make this better. When they buy a capsule from the website, do you send them the information? I think, hi, Georgiana, good to have you here. I think what's going to happen with that one is if they buy, let's see, shop now. If they buy it off of the website, it's going to be different. Let me explain. Where is the Quantum capsule? Okay, here it is. So it says water harmonizer, so that needs to be changed. Okay, so they go here and they purchase the Quantum capsule. They go here, they add it to their cart. Now, first thing that happens is, I don't know why it's giving you bulk. Ugh. Oh my goodness, this needs to be changed. Okay, anyway, so they purchase it for $65. So they purchase it for $65. That's great. Then you get a 20% commission. So, and then they will get the activation immediately. So whoever purchases it from this cart is going to get an immediate automated activation. So you wouldn't be activating it from your dashboard. That's when you're doing the selling and you're collecting the money. But you will be able to add them. So you can add them without adding a credit. You just use the magnifying glass under add a member, you search for the member, and then you add them. And then you can basically be sending credits to them. This is supposed to make it easier for them to learn about it and then check out. But I don't think we should have the other ones on there. I realize you get access through the confirmation email. Can we costume the website to debut info on vitamins and minerals? Easy topics for people to understand. Can we customize the website to debut information? So you have to understand that this is going to be a limited engagement. The company needs to take responsibility for different products and so forth. Now, Ryan does have his own line of nutrition here that he's also allowing you to sell. It's not my first choice. I have really mixed feelings about this, but that all being said, he's giving you the opportunity to sell these supplements. I don't think he's going to endorse you selling other supplements or give you the opportunity to upload other supplements. Also, you'd be sharing all of that income with Ryan, basically. So anything you sell on here is you're only going to get 20%, and then the rest of the money is going to go to Insight Health apps, basically. So I don't think it would be really you may want to have this, as I said, like a sidebar or something that people link to, or you may want to use this website. You don't have to have just one website. You could have multiple websites. Many companies do. So this website might be what you use primarily for marketing, or it's your first website, or it's an adjunct website, or it's a lead generator website. So those are things that you can think about, Rachel. Okay, oh, that you do vitamin and mineral scans. So Robin says, I'm totally confused. I'm so sorry, Robin. What if they buy through the App Store on Apple? If they buy through the App Store on Apple, it would be similar to them buying from the shop. They will get an automated email and you will not get 20%. So you would miss out on the 20%. So if you don't want the 20%, then don't have them buy from your replicated website. And then you would be able to add them immediately to your dashboard, just as if they bought it in your shop. Okay, so can you advertise that you do vitamin and mineral scans? So Rachel, this is something I really would recommend that you contact the developer and tell him, hey, we need to be customizable within our shop. Once again, yeah, so that's just copy that you're going to add here. But where are they going to click to sign up for your own session? See, I don't think the developer has answered that question. So from this particular website, you're not really able to advertise your own subscription, your own session. And I would write to him and say, how do we resolve that? Or can it be resolved? So just either send me a message or send him a message, because at this point, there's no way that you're going to be able to put your own services on here and fully collect the money, because any money from here gets filtered. 20% goes into an account where it collects for you, and then the remainder goes to Insight Health App. So this is something you would need to think about. You could recommend to the developer, or you might just have it as an adjunct website. All right, can you give the emails again where we can send feedback to Ariel? Jerry, please do. Just go ahead and send me a message. Just think Ariel and think my website, which is geniusbiofeedback.com. So Ariel at geniusbiofeedback.com. And I just put that into the chat. You guys are asking great questions, so I really want to thank you for the excellent questions. And okay, completed the sign up. Fantastic. I know, Kathy, you're still waiting on your question. And fantastic. So let's see what Kathy's question was way back in the beginning. You know, you even told me that at 108, but at 108, oh, I get it, 108. 108 is your time. Got it. Question regarding the aura scan. What would be the best way to explain a decline in the quality of aura scans in a session? For example, the first scan is clear and the subsequent scan looks murkier and murkier. That is, so you have to ask yourself, like, what frequencies are you running? Are you really running, you know, emotional frequencies for them? So if you're running a lot of emotional frequencies, that could be a reason that it goes from bright to darker. It's murkier when they're really working through some significant issue. It's murkier when they're not drinking enough water. It's murkier when they're resisting the process. It's I'm just trying to pull up the aura document that we have. It's murkier when maybe you have too many frequencies that they're trying to work through. So those are all reasons that you could have that result. And the best thing to do is to put all of the 9 solfeggio frequencies. And remember, now there are 10, so you have to remove one, which is not a solfeggio. So you'd want to go ahead and put 9 solfeggios into the tray. And let's go ahead and share this in just a moment, the aura guide. And so if you put 9 solfeggios, so it's murkier, right? You can explain to them, wow, you're really working through some issue. And as you work through the issue, it can get worse before it gets better. Let me run about 3 minutes of the solfeggio frequencies. And as I run the solfeggio frequencies, we can see that it's probably going to get better. 432 hertz is not a solfeggio frequency. It's a type of harmonious music frequency. You could still include it in there, but just be aware that it's just not a solfeggio. So that's just something to be aware of. Okay. All right. So would anybody like a scan today? Would like me to generate some money magnetizing frequencies for them? Go ahead and put your date of birth into the chat and we'll see if we can get that going for you. And what did we have here? All right, yeah, so the aura, the thing to do with the aura again is, Kathy, I'd love for you to try this. When you have somebody where it gets murkier and murkier, then go ahead and run the solfeggios or run flower essences or run something that's very sort of fluffy for them and see if it changes the aura to something more positive, and let me know the feedback. Okay, so Carrie, let's go ahead and go with you. So thank you, Carrie, for oh my goodness. Okay, so we do have an update to 333 on the Genius. So if you haven't updated in a while, you probably want to update if you're iOS from 330 to 333. So go ahead and update, and then Carrie will get to you in just a moment. Okay, Carrie, just check your camera and your voice just so we have that and it's all ready to go so that we can get you up here. And we're going to go through some of the libraries that we have, like money magnetizing, the prosperity potion. We have a few other ones. And we also have a bundle where you can bundle all the abundance frequencies together. And we'll get to that in a moment as well. All right, so you can send any of your other questions. Make sure you sign up for the Tuesday training. The Tuesday training is on our events page at geniusbiofeedback.com. Geniusbiofeedback.com. Okay, so Carrie, we're going to get to you in just one moment. Get some abundance. We have heard miracles from running, especially money magnetizing, which many people who got the elite package have that one. If you got the elite, it's included. You may want to get it otherwise from the website. And we do have some other ones that are great for abundance as well. So let's go ahead and bring Carrie up here. If you only have your camera, you can let me know. If you only have your voice, you can let me know. But if you can join us, that's great. And we'll take other questions. So what other questions do you have about the Genius right now? What other questions can we answer? What other things, issues are you running into? Curiosities, features? If we don't do it today, we could always do it next week. We'll do our best to feature it today. And we're going to look at money magnetizing in just one moment. So let's see if we can get Carrie up here. If we can't get Carrie up here, we'll go to another volunteer. Oh, hi, Carrie. How are you? Let me just make sure that I have your voice on here. So we have allowed you permission. Okay, there we go. Okay, Carrie, you're still there. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Okay, wonderful. Where are you joining us from today?
Austin, Texas.
Okay, how is life in Austin?
It's wonderful, wonderful. But
How are the summers in Austin? Are they quite hot?
You know, they're quite hot, but I'm from Minnesota and that's quite cold. So
Okay,
hot.
so you don't mind it. You prefer the warmth
Oh my God.
over the cold. Okay. How long have you been there for?
It's been about 13 years.
Oh my goodness, I bet you've seen it grow in that time.
Oh yes. Oh yes. We love
Okay.
it. We love
All
it.
right, fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll record your voice and just bring some money magnetizing to your world. Does that sound pretty good?
Perfect.
All right, so I'm going to record your voice in just one moment. I'll start counting it down in 3, 2, 1. I'm recording.
My name is Carrie Larson, A-E-I-O-U. 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 I am looking forward to the abundance financially.
Oh, that's a great affirmation too. I love it. Okay, it's doing its thing here. And be sure if you're an iOS or Apple user, be sure you check for an update today. If you don't see the update, I'm going to show you an easy way that you can get your update automatically. If you're Android, I don't know what version that they're on, but you can set your you can actually set your device to auto update pretty easy on Android. Okay, we're going to get your picture in just one moment here, Carrie. So just hang in there. And We're going to let you relax and sit back. So quick smile for us. Okay, fantastic. Got it. And I'm doing the analysis now. What's going on in your genius world? Do you work on yourself? Do you work on family members?
All the above. But what I haven't been doing is the quantum capsule, and I love the replicated website. I'm in the process of downloading. They're getting that going.
Okay,
Y'all
yeah,
have done
join us for the training tomorrow for sure.
Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there. Yeah.
I love it. I'll be there with bells on. I love it. I'm glad you're doing that. And yeah, hopefully that'll really encourage you or give you confidence and give you the tools that you need to use more of the quantum capsule, which people really appreciate, and they get a lot of benefit from using the quantum capsule.
Absolutely. Well, we're thinking about doing full-time RVing. So this is a perfect situation, traveling, meeting people, and introducing them to this.
Oh my gosh, what a great, yeah, you're going to go all over the country and spread the good message of frequencies where whoever you meet, you can stay in touch with them and still help them with frequencies.
Totally.
All right, that's really cool. What places are you going to hit first in your RV, do you know?
Well, when we take off here, we're in Austin, so we'll go up the West Coast. So maybe we'll stop in and say hello.
I would love it. Okay. I'm going to let you sit back and relax and enjoy, and we will come back and talk with you in just a little bit, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, and thank you so much for volunteering. That's great. Okay, somebody say, can you please get the business classes? Yes, we have been putting them on to, if you noticed the last couple of weeks, we did have them, Cheryl. It's just this week we haven't caught up yet. But a lot of times you'll find our business membership and library discount club classes, they were on. I know they're on for last week. So we will definitely get them. But thank you. It's a great suggestion. Degeneration on today's stresses. What should we consider? Autoimmune. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Today's stress. It is best to run the peptides. Peptides help so much with degeneration. Look for a protocol when the degeneration comes up. Okay, so that's an interesting idea. That would be a good training. So let me think about that as we're talking even now. Does the business class come with the elite? The business launchpad, which is a great class, which even has a mastery guide, all steps for starting your business. It is, but depends on when you got it, because some people got the regular business class, some people got business launchpad, depends on when you purchased. But you got a business class for sure. We just updated it for whatever year that was, I think 2022. And so, but it's not the business membership. The business membership is something where we give you ongoing support, ongoing private coaching, ongoing classes, and different tools. So that's a little bit of a difference. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at today's stress as per Rachel's question. And if we're looking at today's stress, we see nutritional. We'll see a lot of other things. We see, down here, we see hormonal, virus, immune, fungus, lymphatic, heavy metal toxicity, inflammation. So those are things that you want to balance. They're pretty common, a lot of these things. Hormonal imbalance. It seems like there's a stress on the immune system just from seeing this, and that could be anything. That could be environmental. It could be maybe hasn't rained there in a while, so there's stuff in the air, all sorts of things. Anyway, when we go down, let's go ahead and look for this. So degeneration is actually not coming up for Carrie, which is awesome. Congratulations. What degeneration means has always been a little bit fuzzy. So in the original SCIO, the QXCI and everything, degeneration was associated with cancer. And we don't necessarily want to associate that. The developer had a different idea in mind, but he wanted to keep that word degeneration. But what degeneration means on the Genius is that things are breaking down a little bit faster than they're being repaired. It could mean autoimmune disease. It just something is really affecting that person, and their healing capacity has not been fully engaged at this time. So that's a way to think about degeneration. So the question here is looking for a protocol when degeneration comes up. Well, peptides is a really good idea, because peptides, those peptides that we have in that library, really does help the repair process. You could also think about amino acids. So you could run the amino acid library. I probably would look at the root cause. So getting to the root cause library is another one, just because you want to find out like what is causing this degeneration. So let's look at a couple of those as we also get into the abundance piece. So first things first, let's just go ahead and take a quick peek at the aura so we can compare it before and after. Okay, good questions today. I really want to thank you for your excellent questions. Your questions that you're asking benefits every single person in the class. So thank you very, very much. And please send more questions. Oh, and then I got a big question here. I love it. Okay, Cheryl, just in time. All right, so this is Carrie. So that's really fascinating. First of all, in the center, which is sort of the theme of the case, we've got a very strong, I would say, a purple color. Now the purple color is like a deep purple color, and purple is associated with the sixth chakra. So a lot of intuition, a lot of opening, maybe good sleep is occurring, being very rested. And then as we move out, we're more in a color that we see in sort of a double ring scenario. And this reminds me of sort of a congestion in the digestive and liver area. So maybe there is some that could be cleared. And then we see some blue. So blue is going to be more of the fifth chakra energy, having to do with the thyroid and communication, speaking the truth, things like that. So this is a classic first aura, just some dark grays and things like that. Just probably she works on everybody else and doesn't get a chance to work as much on herself. So we have the opportunity, the privilege of being able to help her. Glad she joined us today. So we'll go ahead now and we'll begin the analysis, and we'll look at a couple of these things, the question and also the abundance libraries that we spoke of. So let me just move this a little bit over here. All right. So when we get all these libraries that are analyzed at one time, I typically analyze all the libraries at once just for convenience, because I don't want to choose just a few libraries for my client. I want to be able to test everything I can for them. So in order to do that, I'm going to attach all my libraries to every single client through the settings when I get set up. And then I'm going to have every library. It's fine to scan every library. There's nothing wrong with that. And that way you really get a sense of what might be going on for that person. All right, so I'm trying to see where that bundle is. Oh, here it is. Abundance, money and manifestation bundle. Okay, so you can check this one out. This is a discounted price that we have for many of the libraries that are in the abundance and manifestation. There's more than you would imagine. I want to talk about them in just a moment. I'm trying to remind myself of all of them, which is why I want to see the bundle. Abundance and manifestation. So basically it's discounted. You could use your library discount club on it. We just put a whole bunch of libraries together, and then we took a big chunk, like 25% or more off the total price, and put them into a bundle. So let me just get if we search abundance on the website, what do we see? And hang on, I'm going to open this up in just a moment. But I just want to have some fun just to see what was on the, oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. So we have abundance manifestation codes. We have transformational numbers for abundance and success, good fortune unlock codes, manifestation codes, quantum leap towards my dreams, money and manifestation bundle, which we talked about. So you get the idea. We have a lot of different frequencies related to abundance and success and prosperity. So let's just go ahead and share those. Now let's get to the topic at hand here. So we'll go ahead and go back to this. Now, when you're in the Genius and you want to search for something because you scanned all the libraries, and we're not going to look at all the libraries at this moment, we just want to get to the ones that we're interested in. So let's look at how that's done. This little triangle, or some people call it a chevron, if we basically tap on it, it'll bring us to the search function. If we wanted to search through every single library just for the word abundance, we could use the all but we just want to search through the actual library. So we're going to go to the library function here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in the word money, like money magnetizing. So we're going to put in the money, and then it'll show us everything that has the word money, which actually is only one library. A lot of the libraries are named more for abundance. So let's go ahead, money magnetizing. And then it brings up, so let's see, I am completely in the flow for financial attraction. I am ready to accept an increase in money in my life. These all sound good. I am experiencing synchronicity in my life to attract abundance. I experience good luck and accept it in every way. I accept unlimited wealth. Jupiter, because Jupiter is the planet of expansion, Jupiter and luck frequency. So this is an actual programmed Rife frequency that we programmed into this library. So that's fun. Some of them are archetype, which means they're just from the words, and some of them are actual frequencies. Optimal frequency for manifesting at 963 hertz. So we programmed that one in as well. Opportunities are coming my way with ease. So you see I'm choosing frequencies that are all above 600. And then we can go down here and it tells us, I now realize that opportunity and money are everywhere. I'm allowing myself to become wealthy. I'm open to the flow of abundance. I am a money magnet. Money-making opportunities are coming to me now, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and put all the blues in there. I am the winning lottery ticket. It's a great affirmation. So let's go even up a little bit higher, all the way up to 200. Now with something like this, it's good to add in a few things to sort of dress it up. Now, first of all, let's look at a couple of the other abundance libraries. And then we're going to add in things like sacred geometry, and we're going to add in the solfeggios, which are going to enhance what we're doing. It's going to make it even more effective. And of course, we would want to add in some flower essences for the emotional piece as well. So now let's go ahead and we're going to go to abundance, which is another one. So we have the abundance manifestation codes, transformational numbers, miraculous numbers. Let's go ahead and look at the abundance manifestation codes. So many of these are based on the Grabovoi numbers. And those are very powerful numbers that Giorgio Grabovoi came up with, and you can read his books and find out all the interesting number sequences that he came up with, and they're very powerful for manifesting or making changes. And everything in the universe is mathematics and music and math. There are all these numbers and everything. They actually have coding within them. They're encoded information. He figured out the sequence of numbers that would give us something like global salvation, right? Global salvation and harmonious development. If you want to put, if you want benefit, pray for the whole world, because as you pray for the whole world, you kind of increase your vibration, and you're also praying for everyone. So you're going to benefit as well. As the world benefits, we benefit, right? As rising tide lifts all boats kind of a thing. Every day in every way, my life is getting better and better. I harmonize all aspects of my professional life. I am the winning lottery ticket. We see that one again. Lakshmi blesses me today. Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance in the Hindu tradition. And the word is spreading about your excellence and your talent. And that's a Grabovoi sequence that's in there. And then we also have one called the prosperity potion. It's prosperity potion. Just sort of, that idea that you're creating abundance in some type of a recipe. So a little tonic drink that you could make for yourself. And these are also based on the Grabovoi codes. I'm experiencing a high level of abundance in my life and enjoy each moment. All issues are now resolved and solutions are coming to my mind. So let's go ahead and we'll get those in there. It's going to be interesting to see how the aura is changed. So let's get those in there. Let's add a couple of things. I know we're going to run a couple of minutes over, but we did start a couple minutes after the hour today. So, whoops, we don't want to go out there. We want to go back to maybe, yeah, there we go. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to add in sacred geometry. So good things to add from sacred geometry would be things like toroids, like the toroidal field from your heart. Another good thing would be to add in the golden ratio or the Fibonacci sequence that kind of gets you into the flow of the universe. So sorry for the entangled insights, did not mean to do that. Hopefully I don't do it again. There we go. And then the Fibonacci sequence, fantastic. And then we would go to, of course, the good old solfeggio frequencies. And you guys all know the drill here. We would get in that 528 hertz, but also probably 639 for increasing communication ability. That's really going to help us in our career, help us in our life, help us to have more abundance, help us to have better abundance of relationships. So then Bach flower, we've got oak, red chestnut, and beech. So let's grab them because you want to clear out any of the emotional blocks that might be causing the person not to experience abundance. So then from there, we're going to go right into our progressive insights quickly. And then we go to our high items. And wow, harmonize the surrounding space. So Carrie, something in your space is blocking your abundance for some reason. So maybe just spring change, maybe just move the furniture around, or sometimes it can be just the way that you're facing in your home, maybe where your desk is or something. Harmonize the surrounding space, maybe do a little smudge or something in your space. I'm experiencing a profound sense of deserving. I mean, that's what makes the genius like so amazing is, you know, somebody's blockage to having, you know, being multimillionaire or something like that might just be their sense of deserving. Like, do you feel like you deserve to have financial freedom? And that's amazing that the genius can kind of pick that up. And that might be a turning point for that person just by virtue of bringing it to their awareness, to their conscious awareness. Wow, I never thought of that. But yeah, I do. I kind of feel unworthy of having this abundance. So you can tell them, you know, every single day, I am worthy, I am deserving. Give them an affirmation to say. I am amazed at how effortlessly I am able to manifest. Lakshmi blesses me today. Let's do another minute here. All obstacles to experiencing money instantly clear from my life with my permission. That's a good one. Financial abundance comes quickly and easily now, and that's combined with the Grabovoi number. I create a sense of balance, prosperity in all areas of my life. 639 hertz, so the communication is really important. It could be cell-to-cell communication. It could just be communication with other people. I'm open to the flow of abundance. I'm ready to accept an increase in money in my life. So you get the idea. And then, you know, the different flower essences are also clearing out different blockages for that person related to what they're experiencing. All right, so, okay, a family member listened to her frequencies and 2 times, and both times she says she experienced headaches afterwards. What could this mean? More water. Tell her to drink, you know, a full glass of water, or him. Okay, her, you said her. A full glass of water before, full glass after. You could also shorten the duration. So only drink a full glass of water, listen to it for 1 minute, and then drink a glass of water afterwards. Probably totally dehydrated. Did you experience a headache after running it for 1 minute? Oh, no, you didn't? Okay, so now we're going to run it for 2 minutes. Did you experience a headache? And you have them build up over time. I mean, some of it is just the resistance to a new idea, a new technology. How could this possibly be helping me? This is stupid. Like, why would this help me? But it's not going to be anything, you know, the frequencies of the genius and the capsule are so subtle. They're very unlikely to cause some type of a major reaction or even be capable to rise to the level of creating headaches. So, but good questions. I love all of your questions. What do missing colors in an aura? So an aura is not meant to have all of the colors in it. It's not meant to be a full display of all colors. So I have not ascribed any particular meaning to missing colors. If that's something, Pam, that you want to, maybe you have something you want to share with us, that I found out that if these colors are missing, or if X colors are missing, then I feel it means this, you know, by all means, share it with us. I haven't really dug into that, what the negation or missing colors would mean, because as far as I know, it's not meant to have all the colors in order to be complete. for this particular scenario, for this particular type of aura generation. So what I would say here, what we're going through is actually a little bit of detox. So I would say there's a bit of detox going on where the focus is going on to the actual digestive system before and after. So really moving into what I expect to see is a lot of the gray shades within the yellow to clear up. So that's really fascinating. Yeah, and moving into, so, and you know what? Yellow is going to be personal empowerment. So it almost reminds me of like a digestive cleanse, but also a super great cleanse of that solar chakra. And if the deserving thing really came up high, the solar chakra is all about empowerment. So we may be doing sort of a dust and clean, a real nice cleansing or something on that solar chakra, which also is going to mean sort of a cleansing or a brightening or a clearing in some ways of all those digestive organs. So very fascinating, really. All right, let's go back to the actual genius. Now, there were a couple of other, oh yeah, the peptides. So let's go ahead and, so if there was degeneration, let's go ahead and look at that peptide library. Peptides. Okay, it's a great library based on anti-aging clinics. What they do is they do these injection of these peptides that really help to change the body in a very powerful way. So these are the different types of formulations: BPC 157, decreased pain in damaged areas, healthy libido, immune system optimization. Obviously, when these tell you what they're used for, they also give you hints about the case. So let's add them in just for fun to this abundance session, because health and wealth, right, go hand in hand. The more healthy you feel, the more you can have your energy open to receive and do more things that will bring you abundance. Okay, so let's go ahead now and let's bring it into the fold of this particular session. So, but I will keep thinking, Rachel, about degeneration and what would be a good protocol or process for degeneration. That is a very, very good question. All right, I'm ready and able to say yes to success. I am a money magnet, Lakshmi. You know, some people get concerned because Lakshmi is Hindu. Lakshmi is a concept that exists within all of us. It's beauty, abundance, like just having your home be, you know, filled with all types of beautifully visually appealing things, being organized, also being clean. You know, cleanliness is close to godliness. You know, when you're home, when you do a whole cleaning on your home, you all of a sudden feel different. And that's an element of Lakshmi, is cleanliness, even being respectful of money. So I originally learned about it with the meditation group that I worked with, and they would even say, when you take your dollar bills, well, who carries cash? When you take your dollar bills, you should have them all nice and unwrinkled and also all facing in the same direction, and they should all be from top to bottom in your wallet or your purse. The idea is to respect money, whatever it is. You don't, the reason you don't indulge and spend mindlessly is that you're giving respect to money. And as you give this respect and honor to money, you're also strengthening that Lakshmi experience within yourself, which means you're drawing to you more abundance and more money. Wow, she really went very quickly right to rectification. So let's do a last peek here of that aura, and let's bring her back on here in the meantime. So Carrie, I hope you can come back and join us here now and just tell us what your how this information has been landing with you, what you've experienced during the time that we've been running frequencies for you today. What are your thoughts? Are you back with us?
I'm coming. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, you're
Okay,
fine.
awesome. Well, I do have a thyroid issue. Obviously, I have a goiter. And I started doing some iodine and stuff and some other detoxing stuff. And in the last day or so, I've had lots of cramping. So the digestive stuff was exactly on target.
Oh, very interesting. Well, look how it lightened and brightened. Well, adding those peptides in really made a difference for
Yeah,
whatever reason. Yeah, it really made a tremendous difference. Well, that's exciting.
definitely.
Really cool.
Yeah,
Even, you know, sometimes even when we're talking about it in class, it can kind of like bring that energy in where you even clear it more powerfully within yourself.
absolutely.
Yeah, so isn't that interesting? So that's a profound change just in 1 minute of bringing the peptides in. You know, that thing, your body is so connected to, you know, your energy field and everything, and that brought in it kind of opened the door to abundance, which then your heart energy came in. It's funny, the color green, because the color green, the color of money, and everything all came in. So it's a wonderful clearing, very, very exciting.
Yeah, I feel an upliftingness. So I'm excited. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Well, if you check your libraries, if you don't have peptides, we're going to gift that one to you today because it had such a profound impact. And thanks for, you know, nod to Rachel for the
Wow.
idea. So she was going to use it for degeneration. You didn't actually have any degeneration, but it's interesting how it changed the whole game of your aura just by running it for a minute when we introduced it and brought it in.
Thank you very much. How do I get those?
Okay, well, just email me and we'll take care of you, okay?
You're awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, Carrie, it's been wonderful. Thank you for joining us today.
You bet. And tomorrow.
I'll see you then. Okay, great. It was so nice to have her. And thank you always for you folks for volunteering when we need somebody for a scan. I super, super appreciate it. So let's just look at it again from beginning. So there we are in the beginning, and you see, of course, all the grays and the blacks and so forth. And then we come in, and we're getting a little bit brighter. And then we come in here, we just added in those peptides, and then ba-boom. Just see so much of that gray and black being lifted out of the aura. And then there's just this beautiful red color. Now, red is going to be anchored in the physical, right? In the first chakra. So she may have actually made a profound physical shift. And we see none of that gray, none of the black. We don't even see any of the yellow anymore, a little bit on the edges. And so, you know, this is a way of the energy field says, you know, I'm done with that particular issue. I've actually cleared it. And clearing can happen in seconds. It's only in our mind, even we're limited as a practitioner, because it's like, oh, wow, that must be like, that's going to take a lot of frequencies, or that's going to take a lot of time, couldn't possibly be done in a minute. And it's really probably more true that if you just get the right frequencies, it probably happens in seconds. And that is why Progressive Insights is really very helpful, because Progressive Insights helps you to drill down into what is the relevant information. I think you have more of a chance of really running frequencies in a shorter amount of time because you're getting to the right frequencies, the frequencies that they need. Also, Carrie, if you want to either put into the chat right now or send me a message, it would have to be soon. If you do have a quanta capsule and you have an email for the quanta capsule, we can send these frequencies to your quanta capsule right now. We're going to wrap everything up in just one moment. So I want to do just a quick reminder here, if I can get back to my slides. Let's go ahead. So just hang in there for just one more minute. I just want to make sure that you know all about the trainings. Please go to geniusbiofeedback.com and check out the events calendar. At the events calendar, we have all the Zoom listings, so all the Zoom links. And then I am going to give out just a few more links before we sort of finish up here. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so if you want a replicated website, things cooperating with me right now. All right, if we want a replicated website, we can go here and we can grab the replicated website, and then we would go ahead and we would choose the incredibly confusing but correct ambassador sign up. So translation practitioner sign up for your replicated website. All right, so that is going to allow you to instantly get a website. Then we're going to learn how to customize it tomorrow in class. And that is going to be $14.99 per month, but you can cancel it anytime if you don't like it. It's not your jam, whatever it might be. I know there's one more Q&A. We'll get to that. So tomorrow at 12 o'clock Pacific, I'll tell you, they don't make it easy to navigate on here. At 12 o'clock Pacific and then 3 o'clock Eastern, you can join us. All of the links are at our events calendar. So let's mosey on over to the events calendar in the last few minutes here, just to see what it looks like. If we go to geniusbiofeedback.com and then we use the handy dandy menu, we go to events calendar, and woo, all the events are here. We will add Library Discount Club and business membership because we do have a meeting on Wednesday for business members. Telegram training, all about marketing on Telegram. Wednesday at 1 o'clock, you can join our business membership at geniusbiofeedback.com and join us for that if you want to. And then we have our practitioner replicated website. So this is the registration link. Let's just spoon feed it to everybody right now so you can sign up for it now. It's completely free to join us. That's tomorrow, 12 p.m. All right, if you go to Genius Biofeedback, you go to the events calendar, you may want to learn, you know what we're focusing on the terahertz is how to use your terahertz with the Genius. So if you want to use the terahertz technology that you have, and you also want to learn how to use it with the Genius, we're really focusing on that in our Tuesday terahertz class. There's the link for that if you want to join us there, and you can learn more about red light frequencies and blue light frequencies. So we're talking a lot about, because one of the instruments that we have for terahertz has red and blue light, which you may have never seen before. Okay, so terahertz is tomorrow at 4 p.m. or 7 p.m. Eastern time. Now there was a question, how do you pull up specific pages like the peptides? Go to geniusbiofeedback.com and use the search button. So go to geniusbiofeedback.com, and then there is a search. There's always a search function at the top of the website. So if you scroll up here, Genius Biofeedback, and then you go to search, you want to put in the word peptides, and handy dandy, then it always brings it up. Then you can just add it to your cart and you're good to go. Good question. Okay, what email should I use to request my peptides? We don't want to forget about that. And just anything that you want to request, you want to talk with us, just send me a message, Ariel@geniusbiofeedback.com. You know, from there, I screen it, may go on to my assistant, whatever, but you can just start there and then we get the job done. So Ariel@geniusbiofeedback.com. All right, so we'll be back here tomorrow at noon for that training, and then we'll be back next week for our regular weekly training. I want to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for your excellent questions. I hope to see you soon. Have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye for now.